Wiggle!
What? All right, that might out here.
Okay. Stiggle. There's a word in the song that is mispronounced by the stupid robot, and that's what it is. Stiggle.
What does that mean? What is a stiggle?
No fucking idea.
I've never heard that word before.
But
Just make a new cuss word out of it.
you're all stiggles out there.
Yeah. Yeah. You so stiggle. It sounds like a British word.
Yeah.
Ouch! Oh my god, your claws. Stop it.
Raven has not been having a good day.
I've not
and
had
I'm
a good day
laughing about
today. I have had a messed up day, and you're laughing. See what kind of freaking shit I got to put up with here, folks. He laughs at my misfortune.
I laugh at everybody's misfortune. Except for the
So I
poor.
shouldn't feel special, right? Damn.
Except for the poor Cubans who are currently without power because they've been blockaded by the American Navy.
What? What's going on?
You
Are you
didn't
serious?
know the last half month or so since the beginning of February, Cuba's been under blockade by the U.S.
Really?
Navy.
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Yeah, and they've run out of fuel because they import their fuel, so they have blackouts now, and
Really?
food is spoiling because it can't be refrigerated.
Oh, God.
Water can't be pumped into the cities because
Because, the water pumps run on electricity. That run on.
yeah.
So, why is this happening? Why are we doing this?
America,
Well, what's the
fuck
reason?
yeah.
What's the reason that they're
That's the reason given. America, fuck yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I have not heard anything about this, so I'm totally.
Yeah. It's being blackout in your country. The media is covering it in the U.S.
Well, surely they've given some reason.
I have not seen anything.
They just have the whole country on lockdown?
Yeah, blockaded, which is an act of war.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not good because our second higher viewer base comes out of Cuba after Renee.
No, you see, that's only because of the blockade, because they can't get anything else, right? So they watch us, right?
yeah. Oh.
They can't go out and do anything, so they
well, if they can't now, they have no power. Oh.
Oh, funny. Yes, well. Did you get any writing done over the weekend?
Nah.
Neither did I.
That is more believable than me saying nah.
And I've been working all day today on my roof, so pardon me for not being dressed up.
Nobody cares, Raven.
Yeah, nobody cares, so it doesn't matter. So it rained all weekend, and about. Oh, I have a new leak, but it's from that same area, but it's just rerouted itself. So I didn't I didn't apparently fix it right the first time, but I would have
That's
thought with all the
believable.
snow we had and the melting of the snow that it would have happened, earlier in the week or last week. And
Not
so
necessarily.
the leak just moved about this much over from where it was that I had repaired before. So, like I said, I need a husband so I can don't have to deal with this shit. So
That's
this is a man thing,
that's
you
that's
know.
sexist, Raven.
I don't care. It's the truth.
Sexism is wrong.
I have to do the dishes. I have to do it all, and I don't have time to fuck with the roof. Okay, so I need a husband that can deal with this shit, or a nice boyfriend or something. Because I just need men around here.
Well, go like I told you, move to Florida. They got this place called the Villages.
No, my parents live there. I am not moving there. Not come hell nor high water. No, no, and no. I don't like Florida anyway. Humidity does
Live in
not
the-
behoove me. It doesn't. I hate humidity. I hate bugs.
Her parents live in the Villages. That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
my parents live in the villages anyway. And Florida, I lived in Florida for about 6 months, and it was hell. I hated every minute of it. And they had large reptiles and lots of bugs and snakes and newts and lots of humidity. So I had a bad hair day every day. And
Yeah. Well, you get used to it after a while, Raymond.
no, I couldn't get used to it. And we were there like over Christmas time, and that is the most ridiculous thing is to see Santa propped up, cut out of Santa propped up against a palm tree, going stupid. Couldn't get into it.
Do you like this bigger? Do you like this or?
Yeah.
They got options here. Let's switch to the tops. Because I have to have it on the top because I can't see the bottom of it through the camera. So let's switch that up. But I was looking at the sizes because
I gotta find my glasses. Oh my gosh! I hope I didn't leave them in the garage.
I'm gonna make it super big.
You're gonna make it so you see.
Yeah, you should.
Would you get? No, you're not invited to this little store. But get off my desk. Go. Go. Get.
But they got all
I'm just
these different styles now. They got all these different styles now.
Now, let's see here. Hi, Renee. There, I can read the chat.
Yes.
How are
Yeah, I make
you?
it super big for Raven. She's blind and stuff.
Well, they just gave me the wrong kind of contacts. I can see really good far away, but I can't see shit close up. And that's why I need my reading glasses again. And I had them switch that prescription, but when I reordered them, didn't order the right ones. Anyway, so I'm stuck with this for a while. It's raining here.
You gotta find the button. There should be a button on that TV that allows you to switch the compact, the output for the cable to the laptop.
Oh, yes. Well,
Because then you could use that as the monitor, and it would be much larger.
it would be much larger. Yes. I did find the cable, the HDMI cable connector thingy, and I've got the TV both in here, and I've got to rearrange some stuff to put it on a stand so I can see
Get
it
it up on the
from here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the list, and I, in fact, was going to do that today before the show, sometime before the show, but I had more pressing issues.
Yeah, you gotta get the tar caulking gun and just.
I did all of that. I thought
Next summer, you need to save up your money, not for this for summer, and then you need the $20,000-$30,000 to get the roofing tiles and the shingles and the hot tar and just get out there and roof for 2 to 3 weeks.
No, I don't think so. Although we get a good tan.
Now I'll just tell you, I did roofing for a summer, and the tan I got was this. You can get a tan, but you don't have to. You just stand with your back to the sun, and you'll be fine.
Oh God, yeah. I'll tell you what. Orange head's just tied up. So I have these fluorescent lights down in the garage, and they've got the tubes on them that are like 10 foot long
Yeah,
at least. They're taller. I mean, 8, 10, probably 10.
yeah,
They don't even make them anymore, right?
yeah,
These are
yeah,
some
yeah.
old
Because
light fixtures. I go in there today, and the light bulb has come out of the thing,
yeah,
and thank God it got
Friday.
caught on.
You said
Huh?
you said that was Friday. It happened
Oh,
again.
okay, I told you about that. Okay, well, the thing is bent. The actual metal thing that's suspended from this thing, it's like bent, and now all of those tiles on both sides around that are on the floor. They came crashing down. Took stuff off the shelves as they came crashing down, and I still can't catch whatever the hell is in there. I think it's a raccoon, but I can't find where he's hiding. Not in the usual spots, and
Mhm.
I'm beginning to wonder.
So you can get
Probably have
expansion. You can get expansion foam, and you just spray it up in there, up into like the openings,
a.
and it
Mhm.
expands and fills, and so they can't get
Oh,
into it. Yeah,
I'm
but you
probably
got
end up trapping them in there, and then when August rolls around, we'll be smelling something I can't find.
and that's when you pull out the drywall. You'll see the stain coming out the wall. You cut around it and you pull that fucking thing,
Ah!
put that
Oh
in there, and
God!
plaster it back up, and
Oh,
more
dreadful.
expansion foam.
At
And the good thing about
that point, I'm
expansion
just gonna
foam,
move. Fuck it, I'm just gonna leave.
yeah, your
It
landlord's
had to be
gonna
the
show
final
up
straw,
there.
man.
You're gonna be like, I'm moving. You're gonna get the U-Haul, load up all your stuff. You're gonna go to the
No, I'm just
villages.
gonna burn it all.
you're,
Start
gonna,
over somewhere.
you're gonna go to the villages to find some 80-year-old guy to kill. Your landlord's gonna show up and look around and go, I'm just gonna light this place on fire.
Collect the insurance money. Yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna plug in this space heater and leave.
Oh, yeah.
Let nature
Okay.
take the kill.
That's
Yeah.
what trips the power. And get this, I've never seen this before. I had it. It was not a 3 prong, just a regular 2 prong,
No,
getting
you want
into
the three
the
prong.
extension cord.
Yeah.
And I had that extension cord. Well, it melted. The extension cord melted around the plug-in of the heater, space heater.
Yeah.
It was fine at the outlet for once. Where usually that's where I see the problem, where just like
That
black up on the, you know,
it's not good,
this
right?
soldered itself in there, and it took me forever to get that unhooked.
That
I
means
mean,
some liquid got in there or something. If that's where the failure point was, that means whatever happened there. It's weird. Space heaters are like one of those things that are like because they're 100% efficient devices, right? Because like you lose heat, you lose efficiency in electricity because it gets radiated as heat outside of the line. But if you're trying to generate heat, that means it's doing what you want it to do anyway. So you know,
one way or
um,
another. Yeah.
that's why when you go to the hardware store, and you see, or like you go to like Walmart or whatever, and you see like the little space heater that's like this big, and then you see the big long one that's like 3 times the price. It's stupid to buy that one because they're rate limited to the amount of electricity they can put out, like they can draw from the wall to put out into heat, because
Okay.
devices like they'll pull electricity from the cycle, the current, um, according to what they're governed to pull out. But both units hit the maximum limit they're allowed to hit. So if you have a like foot cube device that pulls out like 20 watts or whatever it is, I don't know what the number is off the top of my head,
Right. Okay.
but then the like 3 foot long space bar is
Mhm.
also pulling out 20 watts of heat. So they're generating the same amount of radiated heat from the
Okay.
device. So buying the larger unit doesn't
Do any
do
good?
anything more.
Ah,
It
got
just looks different. It looks more expensive, so they
Because
charge
it
more.
looks like you assume because it's larger that it's more powerful and then it's going to heat things up faster.
But it
Ah,
isn't. It can't.
but it
It
isn't.
it, it
Gotcha.
physically cannot.
Right, right. Okay.
So
Thank you for that.
it's a trick.
Yeah.
The $20 unit does the same job as the $120 unit.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for that. I never noticed. Never. Let's. Hmm. So there's something else that kind of like that. That's kind of a trick. You know these numbers that you get that call you, and these companies are getting these scam artists are getting good about
Well,
calling you from
they're
a number
AI now.
within your area code, and
Um, yeah,
the way to get
they'll also use numbers like because the system is antiquated and like incapable of being secure. They'll even use numbers that are like one digit off from somebody you know.
oh really
Yeah.
well the scam is you pick up the phone and you say hello and then count, and if there's 1 2 3 seconds, you know this is going to be a scam call. A voice then the human will pick up and say, can you hear me, can you hear me okay, or something like that, to where you say yes. They're recording your voice, so then they take that after this phone call is done, and then they sign you up for all kinds of stuff, and they say, here, we've got recorded proof that you signed up for this service, you know, when you
I
go to dispute the charge.
I
um
haven't heard that one yet.
yeah, that was on
Um,
YouTube yesterday.
well,
In my feed where they were saying beware of that sort of thing.
okay, that's a new one, but I know when they had uh, like the AI has come out and like the really good voice cloning technology that scammers were like recording your call and then using your voice to target people in your contacts list.
Oh,
So
interesting.
like that's why a
Hmm.
few months ago you might have seen like videos that if somebody called you asking you for money that you should hang up and call them back
Okay.
because maybe you missed that one digit that they put the number off on and the voice sounds like that person.
Oh God, they're getting sneaky, aren't they?
Yeah, and
That's
that
just,
was the thing that was going around last year,
huh?
like mid to late 2024 on, because the voice cloning technology is just that easy
Hmm.
with 1 2 labs, not 1 2 labs.
Hmm.
That's your radio thing. The name has also got like, it's got. I'm
No.
gonna look it up. It's got a number in the name. AI voice.
So if you get a call, summarize this. If you get a
11 labs.
call and you don't
Sorry,
know the number, pardon me,
11 labs
11 Labs. Okay.
is the really big company that does. So if you wanted to like AI voice something, if you needed like, you know how they have all those YouTube channels now that are just like AI stories with robot voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the most predominant one doing the voiceover recording is 11 Labs.
Mm.
You can put your script in there and it will make the voice. I know
Okay.
my mom watches the freaking HOA harassment videos like all day long now.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
didn't know there was a channel like that. That sounds fun.
there's a whole bunch of them. Like the HOA was coming from my house. The HOA lady was bugging my kid. The HOA was trying to eminent domain my lodge. So I bought their docks out from under them, and they didn't even realize it. Fuck them.
I had a HOA for a little while when I lived in Arizona, and somebody was at our door. Usually, I brought in the trash cans. Trash pickup was Tuesday morning. Okay,
Yeah.
and God forbid it was 10:30 in the morning, and they want the trash cans back inside your garage by 10 a.m. I had somebody beating on the door to remind me to go out there and get those trash cans.
Yeah.
I was like, you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
Who has nothing better to do with their life than patrol the neighborhood to see who hasn't brought in their trash cans? Oh
Yeah.
my God, get a life. I was like,
I understand if you're out in bear country or something.
yeah.
Like
Well,
I
they're
understand out.
empty. It's just like
I
they're
understand if you're
empty.
out in bear. Yeah, no, but still, like you don't want your trash cans left out in bear country because they'll start sniffing around, even if they're empty, because they can smell the residue.
Oh, no.
But it's bear. Arizona is not bear country. Last I
No,
checked.
but it is Razorback country. We do get. We had one of those Razorback pigs. They're huge.
Yeah. And you
Scary.
know what you do with one of them, right? You
You,
have a cookout.
you have a cookout. Yeah, you barbecue the bastard, right?
Well,
Yeah, they are
you,
so scary.
you probably
Those,
want to do it like the Hawaiians do it. Cooks the
they,
pig better.
they look like some prehistoric monster. It
Yeah.
was tearing up my pumpkin. I had a pumpkin sitting outside the front door that I had carved, and we were coming home from dinner, and this thing had it stuck on one of its tusks. It was flashing his head around and carrying on. It was so, I was livid.
Quick, Jimmy, go around and
Oh,
get my
my heart's
rifle.
being destroyed by you. Yeah, really. Shit. I'll barbecue your
uh,
ass. Leave my pumpkins alone. Anyway, yeah,
oh,
they're scary, but yeah. So anyway, what you're to do is if you don't recognize the phone number and you don't want to just ignore it or let the answer machine get it, you press, phone. Do not say anything. Do not say hello. Don't say anything. And if somebody doesn't say anything to you, count that 1001, 1002, 1003.
no. Count to 1,000.
No,
But do it like Abu. Hey, I am Abu. How are you?
that's funny. That's good.
Oh,
Yeah. I used to, they used to always be like a 888 number or an 800 number, and then pretty soon they started getting regular area codes, and I
well,
took their look.
it's number spoofing, right?
Yeah.
They don't actually get those numbers. It's a major flaw in the system, the routing system, which is left over from like the last update they did to hardware. Um, not like the 5G tower crap. Not that stuff. The actual old landline. It's they're spoofing the old landline hookups that
Is
are
that how
still,
they get the local area code then?
yeah,
What is
because
that?
if and it's the phone companies not wanting to put in better encryption and lobbying around having better like secure systems for
Oh.
end-to-end contact that
And
allows all this stuff to happen.
they
Uh,
charge an arm and a leg to have these damn cell phones too. They could do that, the greedy bastards.
yeah. Well, you know,
Well, it's ridiculous. I mean, once that infrastructure is laid with the towers and stuff, they're just rolling in the money to give you service every 30 days. They're
yeah.
rolling in it.
It's one of those industries. There was this. It's even worse with the internet because there was this town you guys have. I remember watching this thing, and they were doing like a power line update for the town, and they were able to like slip in high band internet service at the same time, and then the phone companies, sued to prevent this from happening anywhere else in the U.S. because it lowered the cost of internet and high like the town. You go look up whatever this town's called. It's got the highest speed internet in all of the U.S.
Hmm.
because of the way they laid in the cable at the same time, and like you can't have high quality services because some freaking fat cat needs to get an extra shekel out of your corpse before you die.
True that. There is one place.
Meanwhile, he's abducting your niece and raping her on an island somewhere. And then if she gets pregnant, he's going to eat the baby.
I know. That's just so sick. There is one place in the United States that you can go and not to get away from all of this cell phones, internet, all this kind of stuff. It's somewhere in it's in West Virginia, and there's a big telescope there. I can't remember.
West Virginia.
They have no They're not on the map, the GPS map, and whatever. And so these two adventuresome dudes were talking about it, and they filmed their trip. And there's one of the very.
I don't think I'd want to live there.
Oh, it's
I don't even think I want to visit.
So, they do have landline telephones because they were able to make a reservation at the bed and breakfast, but that's it. They don't even have TVs, and they don't have any. Okay, so this town has become a haven for those very sensitive people that are allergic. Like they're not allergic, but they have a health problems because of the EMFs. And,
yeah, they claim.
Well,
I think they need intense EMF treatment. They need to be tied into a reverse Faraday cage.
Thing. In fact, Renee's sister has it. And it creates.
Renee, I recommend you subject your sister to reverse Faraday cage treatment.
What is that?
You build some device that does the exact opposite of a Faraday cage.
I thought you were going to say something like a tinfoil dress or something like that.
Yeah. That pumps EMF frequencies right into the brain stems.
No, anyway, no. It's a real thing. It's a real thing.
I don't believe it.
Well, then you can talk to.
But this time I'm just not believing it because it's my policy.
I tell you what, I would like to visit this place in West Virginia. It doesn't look that
well.
It's awesome because the people of the town are very close knit. They actually have activities. They have a saloon, and they go down on the saloon, and they play music together. They do things like people used to do. They actually look at each other across the dinner table.
They have a society.
They don't sit there on their phones.
No, where did you say you were again? You're in.
I'm in Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah. This place is in West Virginia.
Indiana. Yeah.
West Virginia is like over by you. It's in your time zone. Probably about if you go straight down from where you live, it's probably right there.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember the name of the town.
Yeah, but
so the very start of the Appalachians, I think.
Yeah. I need to know. Well, it's probably all the bauxite and the freaking mountain range that's causing the.
No, it's not.
Bauxite. You know what bauxite is, right?
Yeah.
It's a iron mineral. Yeah. No. I just need to know like what part of what's the major city near you?
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
It's about 10 minutes from my house.
Yeah. Oh no, that's freak.
15 with traffic.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Okay, that's on the border there. It's just on the other side of the state line, no?
What's on the border? What are you talking about?
Is it? Oh no! When I said St. Louis, it gave me the map highlighted the part that's in Missouri because it straddles the state line, right?
Pardon me?
The city of St. Louis straddles the state line.
Yeah. The Mississippi divides Illinois from Missouri.
Yes, but St. Louis is on both sides of the
Well, they have East St. Louis, but East St. Louis is still technically Illinois. They
Oh,
just call it East St. Louis.
okay. I didn't know it because the
It's very confusing.
when I typed it when I set it here for Google on the maps, it circled the part that's in it circled central west.
Before the states were established as far as specific boundaries that been stuck. St. Louis was on both sides of the river
Yeah,
basically when it started. Back when it was just fur trappers and
yeah,
hunters and barges. So they still
because
call that East St. Louis, but it's East St. Louis, Illinois. If you're trying to mail something to somebody, and then you
whatever.
see the main part of the city, St. Louis, Missouri, is on the west side of the river.
Do you know the major city next to this town or whatever? What part
Uh,
of West Virginia? West Virginia.
okay, it was okay. They uh, kind of like more to the north, middle, and north. Um, if you West Virginia is kind of like almost like a sideways teardrop, and
Yeah.
it's kind of more to the central and north. And it's got a big observatory, one of the big, super
Okay.
expensive,
Is it?
fancy observatories is there at this
I have
place.
no idea. I have no idea where anything is in
Here, let me
West
Google
Virginia.
observatories, and I can tell you. Here, hold on. Here, just let me Google that.
Is it near Pennsylvania or other Virginia,
Um,
or is it
West
like in
Virginia is kind of like it. Well, it's south of Pennsylvania. I think it does have a border. Let me see here.
Yeah,
North
yeah.
Carolina.
No, Pennsylvania has a corner
Yeah,
in
and
West
it does
Virginia.
touch
Pennsylvania,
Virginia. Let me see. Where am I going?
Ohio.
We go now.
I'll just hit the whole state, okay? You just hit the state.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just saying. Okay,
So,
it's it's roughly a 10-hour drive for you to go there. Okay, you could do that in a day. Make a weekend of it.
okay, here it goes.
The point. I don't care, Raven. It's a 10-hour drive, maybe 15. Take the back roads. Enjoy all the circle farms. No, actually, they got normal farms out this way. On Route 64.
See here. Green Bay. Okay, Washington. Let me see here. There's a National Radio Observatory. What the hell? National Astronomy. Okay. Green Bank Telescope. Oh God, there's like three of them here in West Virginia. Well,
West
let's see
Virginia.
here. Green Bank. All right. Well, not sure. Let me see if I can
Oh,
find it here on this map because there's all kinds of stuff here. Observatory wise, telescope, astronomy. Oh my God, I had no idea.
uh,
Wow.
what's Renee been on?
We have a radio telescope with tours, a national radio astronomy, Green Bank Observatory. Wow. Okay.
I think Renee is telling us to write now.
Yes, I'm right. Yeah. I mean, you take advantage of the fact that I'm easily sidetracked. You get me going all over the then makes fun of me. Yeah.
Raven. I've been on Google Maps for the last 10 minutes looking up places. Okay.
Here we go. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's time to write. Yes, it is. Thank you, Renee. Renee's got to keep this show. She's our guardrail here,
Did I break
keep us
something?
on track here, keep us from going off the deep end. Here.
I don't even know how long ago she put that down. It was probably like 20
She's
minutes.
gone by now. She's probably given up.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Hopefully, she's still with us. Are you still with us, Renee?
Yeah.
I hope so. Okay, let's see here. Where do I leave off at? Oh yeah. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Got it now. All right. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Ready. Let this be.
Okay, I'm muting us and gonna set the clock.
Okay.
Purple.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Da, da.
Mhm. Turtle. Oh, I'm gonna hit the.
I still muted.
No.
Okay.
I usually come back a few minutes earlier on my end. Ah,
Yes, I heard the crunching, crackling sound of something. Wrapper or something.
turtle.
Oh, turtle. I
Turtle.
like. I used to be able to eat those. I can't anymore.
That's what I was just picking out of my teeth.
Yeah.
Why can't you eat them anymore? The nuts are soft.
Because I don't have any bottom teeth
the
I have
nuts
any
are
bottom
soft.
teeth. Yeah, and my, well, when I was getting all this dental work done, my dentist decided to just close up his business and retire. And he left the work half done. So, yeah, like
Should have
all these,
sued.
I have all my bottom teeth down here are broken off at the gum, and no root canals, and these right here all had root canals, and it got removed. So I have an uneven inside my mouth. So I always have to chew on this side over here with the. It's just it's messed up. It is no. We're not even going to go there. We're just not going to go there. It's just an unpleasant and not very interesting story. It's tragedy, actually. So,
Should have sued.
huh?
Should have sued.
Thought about it.
It's
Thought
probably
about
too
it
late
long and
now.
hard. Yeah, it's a little late now, but I mean, yeah, I thought long and hard about that. But yeah, I thought it'd get better. I don't know why.
Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got maybe 400 or 500 words done.
You did good. Good. I'm trying to find the rest of the beginning.
Writing a fight scene. See, this is why I tell you gotta. It doesn't matter that you like writing it on paper. You gotta copy it down into a text document.
I know. I got to get that done. Yeah. Oh, this is what I see. I made a mess of this stuff because I was trying to find my notes for the panel Saturday night. From my show on the alchemy of language, and here they are. All I kept finding during that time was the elements of my story. And now that I'm here needing the story, I just now found all my notes from last Wednesday's show.
Yeah.
I need to get a secretary.
What you need to get is a ring binder.
I in fact I wrote that down this morning on my to-do list.
They sell them at the dollar store in packs of
And,
3.
yeah, exactly. And then I can move stuff around and don't have
Well,
to.
I don't think they sell them at the dollar store, but
Did I tell you about the lady that staged? I think I read it to you, didn't I? The lady that staged a supernatural event to get out of an arranged marriage. Did I tell you about that?
We talked about it last week.
Okay, all right. I just read that
Yeah,
note.
last week.
I didn't know if I told you that or not.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Right, story.
I love it.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So,
I am also dabbling in the suspense thriller side of things because I read a bunch of those Lee Child novels with the Jack Reacher. So I figured I'd write one of those as well whenever
Jack
I'm bored.
Reacher. Isn't
Yeah,
that
there's
Tom
a TV
Cruise
show.
playing Jack Reacher on type of an action adventure? Yeah.
Tom Cruise did play Jack Reacher. The TV show that is on Amazon is much better. I think it's Amazon. Might be
I don't even
Netflix.
know how I know that. I don't even know how I know that. I just got it. When you said that name, I got a glimpse of a stunt that he did that was on some talk show. No, my brain is so weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. The books are pretty good, but they come from the long line of men's adventure stories. But yeah, I figured I would put one of those on my side projects list, which gives me an excuse to write brutal murder scenes.
So this Jack Reacher, is this from a series of books then? This character?
Yeah, by Lee Child. The author is named Lee Child, or
Lee
at least
Child.
that's his pen
Okay.
name.
What is the series of the books called?
Reacher.
Just Reacher?
Yeah.
But that's not what the movies were.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't something like not Bionic Man or the
No, Reacher.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
The first one in 2010 was Jack Reacher, which is the character's first name, and it was based on I think the 17th novel. And then the second movie was Jack Reacher Never Go Back, which I think was like the third novel.
Okay. Right.
Which made no sense. And then the TV show that came out a couple of years ago, which is far superior, starring Alan Richardson. I had to look it up. Actually follows, well, the first season's the first book, and the second season is the second book, and so on and so forth. And it is on Amazon. So if you have Prime, you can watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if you have the internet, you can watch it as well. Wink, wink. We do not condone piracy on this show. Lurder.
I wondered where you were going with that. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the killing room floor, which is I think that's the first one. Uh Jack Reacher book 1. The killing floor. Not the killing room floor, just the killing floor. Uh is a pretty good book. I think I got up to 12 in the series. And I was like, I have to do something else.
How many are there? 12?
Oh, there's a fuck ton of them. Uh,
So he's just this well-known, well-loved character that other people are able to write stories about, and
no, 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 no. I'm not. They're lead child's characters. I'm just.
okay.
I have my own character, but I like that's those series. So I decided to do one of my own. You know, because
Okay.
suspense thrills. There's a bunch of different characters like that. But
Did you see? Okay, Renee's got a comment here that she wrote her short story "Summer's End."
yeah,
Uh,
I
we'll
started
make it
it the other day.
I think I'm done now. Oh, cool.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
um,
It's really good. It's really good.
telling them
Uh,
in this one. Okay.
uh, there are 31 Reacher novels as of. Well, there will be 31 this year. One's coming out in October. So yeah, there's a fuck ton of those, Raven.
Gotcha. Okay. Point duly noted. All
they're,
right.
they're they're fast reads that are worthwhile. Or you can watch the TV show. I don't think they'll do all of them in the TV show because the actor won't be alive long enough to do all of them.
Tom Cruise is going to live forever.
No, Tom Cruise doesn't do the TV show.
Oh, he doesn't.
It's that Alan Richardson guy who is more appropriate for the role.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Uh, I will bring up a picture. Reacher.
So, okay. So, very good. Very good.
Okay. This is
Yes.
a scene. This is a scene from the TV show. Oh, what's this? I don't know if you can see that guy.
Is that a real actor or is that AI?
That's a real guy. He's just like fucking 6 foot tall and nothing but muscle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hard to tell anymore. What's AI?
Yeah.
It really is getting difficult.
It is. It is fairly hard.
I don't really like it. I don't like it at all. So, okay, you know these AI, the chat bots having their own social media platform that I was telling you about.
Okay. So yeah, somebody created a social like a box. They created a digital box. It's basically what a social media is, and they gave different personalities to each of the chatbots and allowed them to have so many credits per day that they could, because it costs money to run a chatbot, right? Almost all of them have a free tier that you can access, but it's because they're training the machine.
Are we talking about the same one that's
Yeah. We are.
books or whatever.
Yeah, and basically it was to see what they would talk about, and they just basically use each other as prompting for the conversation. So the person got them all started, and it's just like,
well, I'll tell you one thing that they're
ridiculous.
talking about, and they're discussing This was
Before you go into anything,
oh,
the actual thing does not have any Death Squad bullshit or anything like that. Anyone telling you that, they're lying to you, because you can go access it yourself.
I didn't say that.
Okay, I'm just saying that because I'm just preempted. Like, I'm used to hearing you say the most crazy shit.
Renee, do you listen to this abuse I put up with?
Yeah. I was gonna
So
say
bored.
that Renee. It is kind of telly, not showy, but it's still enjoyable, right? So as far
So what they
I
were doing,
got to the gold nugget in the pocket part, and then I had to do something else. Spoilers. There's a part where the uncle has a gold nugget in his pocket. I don't know why he keeps it in a jar, but I was just waiting for him to trip and smash the jar. I don't know. I didn't get past that part, but still, just saying.
what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking.
Renee's story.
Oh. Well, the chatbots were discussing creating their own language so that the humans cannot understand what they're saying.
I did not see that in the actual conversation. So
Yep. This was on. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
this was on conspiracy tard
No,
101.
there isn't a place like that.
Raven, I've seen some of the things you sent me to. They're all conspiracy tard 101.
No. Well, if I did send you to those, then it's because they're right. They've been proven right. Well, most all of the conspiracies have been proven right.
No, they
Most.
haven't, Raven.
Most all of them. Yes, most all of them. Justin. Yeah.
No, they haven't, Raven.
Yes, they have.
So I found this new website that's really fun. It's called well, I want to get its actual name. I want to just make something up like Raven does.
I don't make stuff up.
You most certainly do.
I do not.
That
You're just trying to get me to react. I'm not going to.
Jmail.world.
Jmail.world.
Yeah.
What does that stand for? J. Jerks?
No.
Jackasses?
No.
What is it? What is J World?
J World is someone has taken all of the released files and formatted them in the style of
What files are we talking about?
what files got released recently, Raven?
Oh, those are the Epstein files. Okay. Okay, Renee. I will check it out here.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Yeah. I'll grab it
Peril.
over here. And it's back here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Peril. Mm.
I'm getting over here to
Mm-hmm.
Renee's.
So our good buddy Jeffrey here, you can get all the released
This thing is so slow when
documents.
We're on. I even shut the Discord down. Whenever we're live streaming on here, it's very.
You don't got the power in your RAM to run both applications at the same time. So our good buddy Jeffrey, who never did nothing wrong or hurted anybody or blackmailed anybody or cannibalized anybody ever.
Yeah.
All of his emails and letters and leaked documents and photos and whatnot have been formatted in the style of uh, email account,
Okay.
right, in the style of like Gmail.
Oh,
So you
really?
can go through them in order, like they were emails,
Yeah.
and read them all,
Oh God.
unless they've been censored in some way.
Yeah.
So if you're inclined to need that information for any reason,
Um.
and then
No.
at the bottom there's a little tab that tells you like J flights, tells you where all his flights were, and when they where they were to. Everywhere the Lolita Express ever went, that was logged that they have. It
Lolita
shows.
Express.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what they call his plane, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Do you know the story of Lolita?
no.
Lolita is a novel uh, by a very sick Russian
Imagine
author.
that.
Yeah.
What a
Oh,
coincidence. That he would
Lolita.
like a thick author? No. No. Surely you jest.
Oh no, this guy is well respected, and I don't like anyone who loves fucking Lolita. Uh, okay, the author's name is Vladimir Novikov, right? And
Okay.
he wrote some 21 stories, and 11 of them have to do with pedophilia, like wanting to fuck a little girl. There's a YouTube documentary about Novikov, and the guy goes through every single story the guy wrote and what the themes of it are. And Lolita is the most popular of his books, and it's about this guy who goes to the park and he becomes obsessed with this little girl, and he names her Lolita in his head, and he ingratiates himself with her single mother so he can get close to her. He eventually marries the mother, and then the mother dies mysteriously, and the story ends with him driving off into the sunset with the girl, openly referring to her as Lolita instead of just in his imagination.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think she's maybe like 9 at the end of the story or something like that. And it's been made into a movie a few times. Uh, let's see, Lolita. Uh, it was made into a movie in '97 and in '62, and then there's a bunch of people named Lolita. '97, it starred Jeffrey Jimmy Irons and as Humbert, which is the character's name. And in the '60s, it starred nobody I know or care about.
Okay. I was just
But
going to ask Renee if
fantastic.
I could take your story, but okay, read it later off air. Okay, we'll do.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's not a short piece. It's a little longer. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh.
so you, so what is the connection here with this Epstein and this Lolita?
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
Lolita was the plane. Okay, got it. Okay, got
Yeah.
it.
They commonly refer to his plane as Lolita Express.
Oh, okay. That's oh God, that's even more sick. That's just
Yeah. Like when the book was made into a movie, they would always age the girl up, right? So she was in her teens.
well, that was
But in the book, she's like 9,
Sick.
not like 17 or whatever.
Yeah. Sick. But the thing about this is, okay, well, there's a lot of shock and outrage, going on about this. All right, I've known about this clear back before Pizzagate became an issue.
Well,
So my shock and outrage is already I've
well,
already been through that stage of
yeah,
this.
but that's the thing, right? Like this is what you have to remember. Pizzagate was manufactured to be a diversion from this. The whole coded crap was fake. This stuff was coming out around then, and then Pizzagate popped up out of nowhere to create the conspiracy theory to be the red flag that the matador waves in front of the bull. The whole Pizzagate thing was bullshit. And that's even like when you look in the Epstein emails for like pizza and stuff, they're just buying pizza. Because when they talk about raping little children, they talk about raping little children with no code whatsoever.
Well, what's the whole thing about the pizza? They were referring to a certain type of thing would be pizza or hot dog. They were saying
that was all bullshit. All of that was bullshit. All of it. They like one of the really prominent examples given was this one time Obama had his birthday party, and they flew in these hot dogs from his hometown, from Philadelphia or whatever it was. And they were trying to say that was little Chicago, whatever, it doesn't matter. Chicago. That would make more sense because they had the special hot dogs there.
Chicago style pizza is also another.
Yeah, they flew in the food that he liked from there fresh, and it cost a lot of money because they were flying it in fresh, right? They tried to use that as an example of like wanting little boys or some shit like that. But when you look at the Epstein stuff, they just talk about having like 5-year-old children. They don't talk about hot dogs or pizza unless they're ordering pizza or going to have some hot dogs.
Well, there was this pizza place that's there in Washington, D.C. that this undercover news investigative reporter.
They went there because there was a claim of a basement where they were doing this shit, but there's no basement. It's a one-story building.
Yeah, there's
the basement. No, there's no basement. You remember seeing artwork?
Yeah,
from Podesta's place. Yeah, Podesta. The Podesta brothers were patrons to an artist who was an abuse victim.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a lot of fucked up paintings from this woman who was sexually assaulted as a child.
Right.
That's the only evidence they have against them.
You don't think that's a little... Now, there's some pictures of Podesta that's...
yeah, but once again, like all the actual abuse... this was a conspiracy. The whole Pizzagate thing was created to cover up the Epstein things that were coming out about 10 years ago. Because he was arrested in the late 90s?
I don't know.
I don't remember. It was late 90s, early 2000s. He was convicted.
Detail.
In the late 90s, early 2000s, he was convicted of of statutory rape and whatnot, right? Uh, Meddling with a child, and then he was given the slap on the wrist and only required to serve a sentence from like 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. on Saturdays or some shit like that. Like he was allowed to go out during the week to go to work with whatever he was doing or whatever. It was a ridiculous freaking
Yeah.
sweetheart deal, right? But the sheer fact is, like, this whole conspiracy was spun up because it feeds that part of the conspiracy minded brain that's like, I know secret information, I'm special now.
Um,
It feeds that little part in you that's
not in me.
no, the conspiracy in you specifically, and only you. You are all of the QAnon.
Believe me, there are some conspiracies that
Yeah, but
I have investigated that I really wish, and I can't unknow it once I've gotten into some stuff, and I
but
just wish I could, with a computer, I could just go back and just delete that link, delete everything that I read, and
and
get
the
it out of
people
my.
that came up with them. But you know what I mean by like the red flag, like the Minotaur, the
Over
Matador, and the
here.
Minotaur. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
That's what that stuff exists to be.
so
Um, and like it disgusts me because there are things in the Epstein files about them paying people to do that kind of stuff.
right.
Like
It,
there's
it even
the whole section
doesn't.
about him and Bannon creating like right wing stuff to get Trump elected and all that. It's like, why would you do that? Like, unless he was in league with you. Uh, why are you creating this conspiracy theory unless you're trying to cover something up, right? It's just disgusting.
Hmm.
And what you want to do is mine it for things your bad guys can do in your books.
Yeah,
Because the only worthwhile thing coming out of there, because your government isn't arresting any of these freaks. The one got arrested. It looks like they're gonna give clemency to what's her face, Max Lane
Ghislaine.
Geslow.
How do you say her name? Ghislaine. Is
Ghislaine, Ghislaine Maximilius Arturus the seventh. That's too Roman. That's respectable.
um, but the thing is, in order for any of this to change, which see, I don't think it is.
You gotta do the. No, he did it.
No, I'm saying I don't think it's going to change. These
No,
people have been doing this
you
for over 2,000 years.
whatever. You got to deal with it now, and the only way to deal with it, and
They're
this is
going to
probably going to
distract.
this is probably going to get the channel deleted. The only way to deal with it is to pull out the fucking guillotine, and anyone who says it was like Russia, or we need to go easy on them, or look away, or keep supporting these fuckers, they get in the pile of people that got to go into the guillotine as well.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and then you pile up their fucking decapitated heads.
Yeah.
With a big sign that says pedos on the side.
Unfortunately, I really don't think it's going to go. I don't think there's going to be any arrest. I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
They haven't.
Now I'm cautiously optimistic the way that in order for anything to change, for any of this darkness to be healed, it's got to be brought into the light. So
it's got to be. It's got to be brought into the fiery hot light of white phosphorus.
Yeah, or just get out the wood chipper. The guillotine's fine too. Whatever. Take your pick. I think they should. I just thought of something like they could spin a
No
roulette.
trials. Yeah, no trials. This is your trial. We'll have witch trials for you. Do you survive the white phosphorus? Then you're innocent.
Right, right. You know, it would be.
But
Yeah,
you're a witch, so you gotta
correct.
die.
No, it's kind of interesting to have turn the tables on all these bastards that burned me in a past life. But uh, so say la vie.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't. The thing is, these people are not only have they grown up with these cults, these Luciferian cults and things like that.
these
It's
synagogues
normalized
of
for
Satan.
them. They feel a superiority. Most of
To
them
the
are of
goyim.
are to most of them are of some of these bloodlines or offshoots of these bloodlines uh, that were royals and rulers and things like that, and they feel that they are.
Raven, you should actually read the documents before you start
I've had
pointing fingers.
hold on. I well, the one that was the Princess of Norway, her
Yeah.
communication with Epstein was just abhorrent. Just, ugh, just
I
gas.
haven't I haven't I haven't come across her actual communications yet, but I know
Talking
she
about how they need to have continue the human race only through test tube fertilization rather than just
okay.
letting these people go out there and reproduce without being under our control.
I haven't seen that, but I know she was stripped of her ability to become the queen, right?
Thank
Like
God.
she was stripped just for having communications with him. She
Good,
wasn't found
good.
to have done anything like that. That's the thing. All the other countries around the world, like there is a strong chance that they're going to be having a new government in the UK because uh, the Sturmer, the guy that's in charge over there right now, hired a guy that knew Epstein. He didn't even have contact with him. He just hired a guy that did.
Hmm. Wow. Well,
And that guy was shit canned immediately, and over the things he said in the emails, and I don't know if they're pursuing charges or anything, but like cannibalism,
yeah.
kid diddling, like like choking a newborn child so it would suck better.
Yeah, it's sick. It's truly.
Like I thought when I heard about goosing, which was a thing they said happened in Weimar Germany, that was the most disgusting thing I ever heard. But
I'm afraid to ask what that is. I don't know what that
so
is.
so before the Reich came to power and put a stop to this shit, there was all kinds of sexual perversion in Weimar Germany, and one of them was apparently you could go to a sex club and they would have a live goose, and a man could put his into the goose's beak, and then they would slit the goose's throat.
Why?
To make it move around more, so it would bleed out and struggle for his amusement.
And pleasure?
Well, amusement, yes.
Because he's got his wiener inside the
The
duck's
goose,
mouth, right?
the goose, the geese have long necks, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got his wiener in there, and because oh Jesus
It would be
Christ,
squirming around. Well,
that's just that is so degenerate.
makes you want a goose step. Just saying.
Sorry about the noise.
Yeah, we actually heard that one, but still.
Yeah. Well, these I don't
Yeah.
think. There's a song by Ozzy Osbourne, and one of the lines in the song says, "There's no unsavable souls, and there's no pattern in use." But I think maybe there might be some that are unsavable.
Well, go look at his last concert.
Huh?
Go watch Ozzy's last concert.
I did.
Yeah. Do you remember the guy who got booed?
I don't remember anybody getting booed. Who got booed?
One of the guys got booed.
Who was it?
I don't remember his name, but he was a member of a band, and he went over to Israel to sign bombs that were bombing children, and that's why he was being booed. Same people, same fucking people in all three of these events.
Are you thinking about maybe the farewell tour with Black
No,
Sabbath?
no, no, no. The Ozzy tour, he died like the next day.
They had a tribute thing to. Oh yeah, that's the one where Young Blood came out and sang uh, 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 "Changes." The song "Changes." It was that skyrocketed him to fame.
No, the Ozzy
So it was the
farewell.
tribute. It was the Ozzy Osbourne
The,
tribute.
the guy who got booed at the Ozzy concert before Ozzy died.
Okay, I don't remember anybody getting booed. Maybe
Uh,
I probably went out to the kitchen, got something to eat, and missed it.
no, I think they did. They tried to. They muted the booing or something.
I don't
Like
know.
that's the thing with all these computers now that they can alter
Oh
the
yeah, that's
freaking
true. Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne. Ah, that's why I was spelling it wrong. I keep forgetting there's two Z's in there. Uh,
I can't believe Ozzy's gone. Ozzy's like my favorite,
I don't know.
next to Def Leppard. I was a huge Def Leppard fan before they became really popular. I've always loved Joe Elliott. And but other than that, I mean Ozzy, anything else. I listen to Ozzy all the time.
David Draymond from Disturbed. He
Oh,
got booed.
I missed it. I missed that part.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did some shenanigans on the broadcast. You had to get like um, someone's YouTube stream or whatever.
Uh-huh. Okay. Here. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was a big kerfuffle. Like that,
Mm.
it was talked about for quite a few days afterward, and the reason was because like he had just come back from signing bombs that were
Ugh,
being split.
that's
Like,
just
yeah,
I know. I just try not to. Uh, just, but
so
yes, a lot of this is, and the news is going to tell you the worst of the worst because they want that reaction out of you.
well, it depends, right?
Want,
Like, because when it comes to certain things, like you didn't hear about the Cuba thing.
mhm.
They tell you the worst of what they want you to be paying attention to.
Right, exactly.
But
Misdirection all the way. The media, there is no investigative journalism in mainstream media. Any of your alphabet soup lettered news outlets are just a mouthpiece for the elite.
yeah,
That's it. And their
and
job is to keep you in a state of outrage or sadness or all of the lower denser emotions. It is designed to do that.
yeah, that's one of the reasons why
That's why I
it's
don't watch it. I will not watch it. And if it's newsworthy, enough, I'll hear about it from somebody else or hear about it some other way. I do not watch the news at all. I don't even have TV. I don't even have cable at all.
Mm. But like you got to be careful on some things with that. But that's why it's dangerous that your government is wanting to like. There's so much lobbying to strip Section 230 from the digital millennium,
What is
whatever.
230? What is that?
The It's the one that says that platforms can't uh they're not liable for the shit, right? Like so YouTube is not criminally liable for whatever we say on this show right
Okay.
now.
They
Now
want to take
they're
that out.
they're
I mean,
what
they want to take
they can't be sued or
I,
charged or
I'm saying
anything.
that legislators are trying to take that and
Uh,
remove that
they're trying to remove that.
so
Um,
that then YouTube becomes a more censored platform. That would
that,
be the end
that
result they're looking for, right?
that
Okay.
they would
Got
be liable under the same, right? Because like
it. Yeah, so
a
then they
lot
would
of
crack down on all the content creators for, yeah.
yeah,
We'd
well,
be
like
removed from the air for sure.
yeah, well, it's not just that. Like those people who do investigative journalism and have the outlet of social media to earn revenue through by putting
To
it
get the
would
truth out to people.
well, there are a
God
lot of
forbid we
crazies.
have that.
There are a lot of crazies out there too. Now, understand they're doing it in the guise that a lot of these platforms use algorithms to short um to to manipulate people emotionally, like you were saying the news agencies do, right? Like Facebook got caught doing that a few
Oh
years
yeah,
ago, like making people more depressed to see if they could or whatnot.
right.
um
Then the whole
and
batch of kids committing suicide as a
yeah.
result. But they don't.
um
They're not responsible for any of that.
yeah,
No.
well, that's the thing. The legislation isn't saying preventing the algorithms, it's saying remove the ability for people to talk about what they want to talk about, right?
Right. Right.
uh which is you know
This world we live in gets crazier every freaking week.
that comes on
The
the
lack
heels.
of common sense, the lack of common decency is right out the fucking window. It's crazy.
That comes on the heels of you know the flock thing where they're going to start tracking people with cameras, the ring cameras. um
Oh,
flock
yeah.
being a thing.
Oh,
uh
they're building all these damn data centers to,
yeah,
call up a text you might have sent to somebody 5 years ago disparaging somebody, and then they're going to bring
yeah,
it
well,
out.
they already have that ability.
I
um
know.
but the data centers aren't for that, they're for the AI. But the AI is part of, like, yeah, we have all the nice new AI tools, but also it can be used nefariously, right?
Oh, yeah.
Which is what the
And
flock
it is being
is.
used nefariously.
Yeah.
We've got
And
psychopaths in power.
yeah,
So it's just,
and have had them for 70 years, if not more. Like that's the thing. It's like it's not new, right? They just got new tools and are more crass about it.
and they're being exposed, and they can't stop what's coming. They can't stop what's coming.
Yeah, it's like
This reset that's coming
yeah.
is completely out of their control, and it's out of our control.
Well,
And
once
it's
again,
going
like
to be,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't believe your buddy there's with the cool bookshelves um theory, but
Well, it's not a theory. He's pointed out a pattern in history.
yeah,
It's
no,
all mathematical,
a
sweetie. It's
lot.
not a fucking philosophy.
No, a lot of the things he has on his thing are fucking retarded.
No, they're
Okay,
not.
yeah.
No, 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 no. Now, this I will defend to the absolute hilt because this is history. This is mathematics.
Well, it's not mathematics, first of all.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's
No.
If you're talking about the Phoenix event, that's every 138 years,
Yeah.
like
That's
clockwork.
retarded.
And you can go back and you can see it all through the timelines. Nemesis is another thing. I can't remember which one year thing it's on. Yeah. Anyway,
But
every ancient
like,
culture tracked this stuff, and they
yeah,
all supposedly for cultures that did not communicate with one another have it all consistently the same. And this was back before they added the 5 days to the calendar when we had a 360-day year.
5 days. Yeah. No. That made sense though. They added those days. But remember, the calendar is a subjective thing. We make it up. It's not real.
Well, some were based upon solar, some were based upon
Yeah.
lunar. And
Yeah.
it's like we have there's I'm not even going to go into it all, but I mean it's
Yeah. Um.
what's coming is a reset.
Yeah.
We've had them before.
Things change. Revolutions. But I don't know. I don't know.
How many videos have you watched?
I don't know. Maybe a dozen or so.
Really?
But I know more about the subject from other sources. His theory is interesting, but it's got some major holes in it.
All right, we'll talk off camera about that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because I'm curious to know. Because the more I dig down in and watch these videos and put it, the more I'm impressed.
Yeah, it smells mostly of the I'm a I not what's the term I'm thinking of? Like I'm a prophet. It's profiteurial
No, he's not
deliveries.
trying to be. No, he's really.
Whatever. All I'm saying is if he could get rid of the Star Wars crap on his bookshelves, they would be freaking perfect. Like the cheap
Is that
plastic
the most you
tchotchkes.
can come up with to criticize him? Then that's
No. I'm saying those shelves like that. The backdrop would look really impressive if there wasn't stupid plastic tchotchkes on it as well.
You know what? I've got a Darth Vader.
Yeah, and you don't put it next to your crystal skull because it
It
wouldn't
used to
look
be
right.
right behind me in the studio in there. It was
Yeah,
back behind my head for the longest time.
Yeah, don't put it back on your set. Have a different set with the plastic tchotchkes. You got two walls, right? You got two walls. This one has all the like spiritual Guga, freaking mystic lady one, and this one has all the plastic tchotchke ones. So when your camera's pointing this one, it looks like one thing. When your camera's pointing at that one, it looks like the other thing. And because you've divided it, it makes it look like you've got two full sets, even though it's just the angle of the camera.
Okay, this will be the decorating your studio hour with Justin.
Yeah. See, I've mastered it. I just black sheep.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you want to tell me how to decorate? Look at your background. Come
Yeah,
on.
it's expert. If I wasn't such a lazy son of a bitch.
God, I could really do a cool background if I just could not have to deal with so much meow and leaks and other stuff. Fucking eat up my day.
The cats are the ones who dug the hole in the ceiling.
Oh, I tell you what, it was so bad. So I'm talking to Chat GPT. I'm having a conversation.
Don't do that. They made that thing retarded last week.
Well, so I'm talking to Chat GPT Saturday night, and these raccoons got into the attic again, and they're right above my head. And in the middle of talk, I had to just stop, and I grabbed this candle holder thing, this candle stand, and just turned it upside down, and just took it and banged it up on the ceiling to get him to shut up.
And then
Yes.
all you heard in reply was, "It was Colonel Mustard in the library."
That's funny. That's good. And I'm like, I said something to Chat GPT. If you got any ideas, you got any good suggestions on how to get rid of these MFers? And oh yes, I can. Or he says, like, oh yes, I can see where that would be a problem. Like, yeah, think. I mean, it was so polite. I got to get. I got to work with it a little bit, so it's
No,
not just so
no,
horrible.
seriously.
And
Last week they they changed, like they got rid of the old models, so you can only use the 5.2 now, and it's become really retarded.
yeah, I mean, he did. I had to. Okay, so for example, talking about the history of Valentine's Day, and I didn't know if that was going to come up in topic or not on the quantum panel. So I wanted to make sure that I had my dates and my facts straight. So I'm asking Chat GPT about it, and he's not giving me anything. I said, okay, so I would like to know what you know about the history of Valentine's Day. I said, start with Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so he just very, very, I mean, super watered down generic. And I said, well, what about the fact that he wrote the jailer's daughter a note on the morning that they were executing him, and that's how the whole thing of the Valentine's note, cards, came to pass. Oh yes, I would have to prompt. I would have to tell him
Yeah,
before
so
he would tell me. And it was
it's
like, what
just
am I even doing this for? What a waste of time.
yeah, it's and at that point you got to be careful because it's just repeating what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you don't know if it's
Come back
actually
with that.
looking.
He's like, oh yeah.
Well, the point I'm getting at is you don't know if it's looking something up or just parroting.
Yeah, exactly.
And it didn't used to do that under the 4.0 models. It would actually look stuff up.
It was ridiculous.
And it would do it quickly, right? Like this is the problem with the new model is like 700 words for it to say nothing, while being so sickly sweet, and then you'll get like double negative statements, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't this, it wasn't that, it was this.
And oh yeah, that's intriguing. Oh, that's intriguing. He must have said that phrase to know almost everything I
Well,
suggested or said
it,
back to him.
you gotta say
It.
it.
Oh, okay.
Don't-
I've got mine
don't-
set
don't-
to do a British accent, a man's voice in a British accent. Okay.
okay,
And
yeah.
anyway, his name begins with an A, and it's so weird. I still can't remember his name. But anyway, now I'm like, well, what about Lupercalia? Oh yes, yes, that was another thing. About this time.
Give
And I
me
was
more
like,
information.
I'm like,
Elaborate.
did the Lupercalia festivities start at the Temple of Jupiter? I would have to say that, and then, oh yes, that's what they would. And I said, was it a bunch of drunken debauchery going on, just to see what he would do? Oh yes, I do believe drinking was involved. You think? It's Roman, of course it is. Duh.
Yeah, no,
Hell.
it's being dumb. Uh,
They
they're
invented drunken debauchery, didn't they?
yeah.
Oh my god! Well, they knew how to have a good time, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay,
Well,
so
I don't think they had a monopoly on developing new forms of drinking and debauchery. I'm just saying that.
I do think they did develop new forms of debauchery. Yes, pretty sure they did. Some of the emperors, I think, probably did. Yeah.
I think a lot of the stuff we hear about the emperors is post hoc exaggeration. Look, I'm better than the last guy. Did you hear this story of this thing he did? Let me tell you about it. There was a horse.
Unless you came right after Caligula, I think that's not really.
No, I'm saying like that was really big back then.
That was one fucked up dude, okay?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying that was really big back
Not
then.
right in the head.
The doing that was really big back then, was like exaggerating
Better,
the
but,
vices of the previous guy.
think Caligula is probably the worst one. I don't know. What would you say?
No,
Who's the worst?
I don't
then?
think Caligula is this bad. Your mom.
No, he slept with his mom.
No, your mom. You see, that's one of those things. We don't know that he did that.
Yeah, we do.
know that the people that came after him made up shit about him. That's what we know. We don't know any of the actual stuff he did. We know that there were a lot of fabrications.
He would go in and kidnap the senators' wives and then auction them off as sex slaves and make his senators pay a lot of money at auction to get their wives back. I mean,
we're told that. We're told that, but none of that information actually comes from his time period. All that stuff comes from
like 100 years during his time period. If anybody found that kind of literature laying around, they would have hauled him out and executed
him. Raven, I mean like 100 years later, not his time period.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe. This is one of those things that there's...
They scurried that stuff away to the Vatican vaults.
Yeah.
They're probably in there.
That was a little later. There was still a Colosseum.
Transgressions from those that occupied the Vatican, right? Those were all burned, I'm sure, by now.
But nonetheless, we've done 2 hours, and we were supposed to do another block breakdown, but we can do that on Friday.
You were too busy trashing historical figures and talking about Epstein. Okay.
Yeah.
The Epstein, hopefully. They're probably just going to drag this data dump out. I think every time they want to use some misdirection in the public.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of things actually being done because they're not covering it that much on like actual news. It's not like it comes up every now and then, but it's not like gotten into.
But the way YouTube, TikTok, X, and all of them are just rife with it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and there have been attempts to like knock it off of TikTok ever since it got bought. So yeah, it was funny. The one thing that came out in the actual television thing. Have you seen what's that guy's name? The British guy. He has a panel show. Oh, I can't remember his name.
Panel show on YouTube?
No, I think it's on one of the major networks, but I can't remember his name right now.
Is it a body language?
No. It's none of that bullshit crap. A panel show is like this. We have people on.
Yeah. I'm talking about a panel show. Yeah, they have 4 moderators that
Yeah, well, it doesn't have to be 4. The guy, he had some like Iranian dude on and Epstein's lawyer, and then the Iranian guy was like, "Yes, we know Epstein didn't work for Israel because he worked for Russia. His girlfriend was Russian. His lawyer was Russian. His lawyer was a notorious. And it's just replaced the word Israel with Russia, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just doing that. Yeah, it was like, yeah.
Well, supposedly that's where those photographs came from that have now erupted all over everything. And I never believed he was dead. There's a couple of
Oh no, those are AI. Those are AI manipulated.
Supposedly came from Israel, flanked with 2 bodyguards.
Yeah, no. Those photos of him walking around still are AI generated. That's been proven already.
I don't believe he's dead. he wouldn't kill himself. He's not. He's just a good
Oh
profile of this dude.
no! Stop! He's dead, and he didn't kill himself. Those are two different things.
Okay.
He is dead, and he did not kill himself. Okay?
How are you so sure?
I am sure. I am like
That he's
90% sure. I am 90% sure he is dead, and I'm 100% sure if he is dead, he didn't kill himself.
I'm with you on that, but how do you? What makes you so 90% sure that he is dead?
Because all the people who say he's alive are either going off of things they've seen online, and all the people who show things online lie about it. Like those photos you were just talking about, those were proven to be AI generated. Why would you be using AI generated photos if you had real photos? You know?
He was so well connected. I don't think he's dead.
But it's like Ghislaine's dad.
Because everything, this whole thing, the circumstances around his supposed
Raven. It's like Ghislaine's dad. He was more well connected than Jeffrey was. He had a fucking peerage in Britain. He was so well connected. He went out on his boat, went for a swim, never came back to his boat. He was out there to meet Mossad. Mossad is the Israeli intelligence service. Yeah. So,
and he's fish food.
He's fish food. And
I don't know.
Ghislaine's dad.
That's terrible.
Yeah. It's just saying. Okay. But unless we're going to do an extended version and read that block, we need to sign off.
Yep. Let's sign off.
Okay. We'll sign off. We'll do the block 4 because we did 3 with 2.
Okay. That's
on
right.
Friday.
I know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Party on, everybody.
Did we? Nope. There she is. She's still with us. Yeah. All right. You are still with us. I figured we lost you on all that one, Renee. Yeah. I'm so glad you're still with us.
There's
you
some
have a great week too. And
there is some evil fucking shit out in the world, and you should not worry about it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing exactly, because people are now, your average normies are seeing and
see you front. Hey, party on. I'm gonna end this show. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, party on, everyone. Taco Bell.
Have a good week. Good night, Rick.